It's in Europe somewhere.
In Europe. All right. Talking about that, let's go back to the start line there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep an eye. Cast your eyes on the inland end of this fabulous waterway we have out here at the port. Let's take a look at these guys as the starter boat is coming up. He wants them all in line right beside him. They're looking really good out here. Let's have a look at this as Bisho. The flag is down. The race is on.
Go, goes the call. Shepherd gets an absolute corker on the outside. And Palmer on the inside has a real go as well. They're the two guys to hit turn number 1 first. Palmer using that pole position to his advantage. He comes out a little bit wide out to just nearly kiss Shepherd there. Now they fire up the front chute.
I tell you what, Chris Palmer at the moment, Shepherd not far behind him, but Chris Palmer, he's staying in tight. He's staying in tight in every turn. He's trying to keep it to his advantage.
Chris Palmer now, the unlimited man out of Tasmania. Have a look at the acceleration as he pulls away from Brett Shepherd. Brett Shepherd hasn't got the acceleration I expect out of that boat at the moment. And it looks like it's Palmer at the minute. It's going to be hard to beat.
Absolutely. Palmer's got a clean run ahead of him.
Shepherd up the inside.
Absolutely. Oh! What a wheelie killer Shepherd twice. Trying to get traction to get the boat to take off. Let's go back down to Outlaw with Chris Palmer. But let the same Shepherd pull it out, mate.
He's damaged something in that big fly there.
That was a wicked launch. Not once but twice. It must have done some damage to the boat. Let's go back to Outlaw. He works down the back main straight. He's quite quick. Keeping an eye on these two guys here. James Clark at the same time. Works it well.
What about James Clark holding off Les Smith in the blown boat here at the moment? Little 6-litre boat doing an absolutely epic job holding out the Western Australian.
Absolutely. That ain't no easy feat to do that at the same time. But Chris Palmer from Outlaw, he's got a clean track ahead of him. He's on the last lap out here. Of course, Clarkie, James Clark in Tough Enough. Good to see him coming out, and the blowing on coming up from rear of field.
What a job from young Jimmy Clark now as he does the job up the back yellow flag. Final lap now for the wild man Chrissy Palmer as he fires the big Outlaw machine down into turn number 1 for the final time. He should bring this home, but these blown boats, they're pretty highly strung. We don't call it till it's done. Here he comes. Chris Palmer wins heat number 5 on the Marj Watson for 2024.
As he wins it with comfort, we go to the second spot coming our way, and it's going to be young James Clark. Clarkie and Tough Enough, well done to you, James. Good work, and Les Smith and Maddog coming out from the rear of field. Good to see those guys coming out at the same time. What a great race, though. But Brett Shepherd, that boat, that launched in the air wildly. The first one was right out the water. He hit it again the second time, and I reckon that's when the damage was done.
Yeah, it was hard to work out what went on there, mate. Obviously, he's trying to get the power down. He got a little bit flustered. We've seen this out of Brett a couple of times this season where he's just trying to get the power down, threw the boat up into the air. He actually did that at a previous race and actually broke the bulkhead in the hull of the boat. But Brett's looking at the engine at the moment. He's out the back and just trying to figure out what's gone wrong with it here. But